Alright, got everything we need. Let's continue that factory. New Izdets. Dzień dobry everyone, welcome to the game grid, and welcome to Satisfactory Update 8. As you might have seen in the intro, or noticed yourself in your existing saves, Hypertube Cyclotrons no longer work. Let's see, this guy right here. Yeah, these no longer work apparently. The little physics quirk that once going fast enough it eats you aside then out to the exit, they changed the physics engine, so that no longer works. So I've come up with a brand new design. One that definitely works a lot better, and, well, it's a lot more materials, but it'll at least fit in that little 2x2 area, which is probably why you were using cyclotrons in the first place. It also launches you quite a bit further. Alright, so let's get to the tutorial. Obviously you need just the standard Hypertube stuff, but you will also need access to any type of beam. Well, any type of beam or pillar, basically, like the big concrete pillar. And you also are going to need wall outlets. Those are the only things from the Awesome Shop that you need. Everything else is just the default Hypertube stuff. Okay, so these first two, you start at ground level. Next one's 1 meter up. And then let's get these. You're basically trying to make a spiral version of the cyclotron. Now for this next part, need to elevate just a bit. Like that. Then to finish this layer off, just like this, like that. Get rid of that if you want, and if you really want to, like, make it look like it's attached to something, small pillar supports work fine if the cursor would just cooperate. Now the tube. You need it in noodle mode. That, and that. This way around. There. And, of course, entrances. This one is your exit port. It'll just shoot out wherever. Do them on those. And connect thusly. If you have the Mark II wall thingies, you can do them multiple ways, but for simplicity's sake, I'm going with just the default ones. Oops, like that. And connect over here. You'll be pillaring upwards, so make sure that these only have 3 connectors on each, and you'll connect to this one to power the whole thing. So that's the basic level. Already blueprinted in advance, so let's just get that default guy over here. Spiral base. There we are. In, yeah, that direction. Now we just connect like so. Ah, I did forget this one connection here. So there's your base unit of a demo tube. It's essentially the same as a regular Hypertube cannon, but instead of being linear, it's in a spiral. So that's the base level. Then to make the upper level versions, You just want to get 2 on each of these. Placement of this part's a little tricky. That like that. Come on. Camera, work with me here. Duplicate the pillar. Noodle tubes. And entrances. As you can see, the exit of this one will shoot into the first entrance of the lower layer, and so on and so forth. Then we just get power. And then we'll get rid of the base level parts. And there you are. There's your additional upper segment. Now, placing these is kind of tricky. Because if you try to place it on here, it's just going to, like... it doesn't want to snap down there. So what you have to do is delete that, leave those in place. Make sure it's rotated properly. Then put a pillar back down there. Connect these. Connect those. And much faster. And you can honestly go as high as you want. Now there is actually a trick to doing the multi-level version. You can use this alternative part to your benefit by just building the alternate layers. Oops, come on. And then just get rid of these alternate level ones. Wait, hold on. Which way was... yeah, I think I've... Actually, no, hold on. There's the right way to do it. Oops, come on. There we go. And then you just hook it up like so. You can technically go as high as you want with this, but I would recommend not going too much high. Like this is already taller than the blueprintinator, so you gotta be careful. To be honest, 4 levels is probably more than adequate for any sort of launching. Come on. right, I removed that. Alright, science demands we do this. Just a level 1 angle instead of 45. 45 is probably your best bet, but... Alright, we got everything powered, and... lift off! Oh, I think we just loaded into a different... Yep, we're crossing chunk boundaries here. Should probably have my normal jetpack. The jetpack was irrelevant. Well, that was fun. Now, for the sake of my sanity, obviously I just reloaded an autosave. But... how do you use this new thing? Well, obviously get rid of the old. Here we are. This one is one I made earlier of the fullest height that will fit in the blueprint printer. Nice. Then we just connect like this, like that. Over to here. Come on. And it's always so hard to place on those. Where we got power nib? Right here. That'll do. Alright, this is a ×7 tower. And... yeah! The cyclotron that was there, and I have several here, that used to take a whole entire 30 seconds to get up here, and it would start slowing down about halfway or a third of the way up. That had no slowdown at all. Yep, building thing over there. There might be a video about that later. And over here is another one I set up earlier. You've got base here at the Paradise Island waterfall, and it goes all the way over to Space Elevator. Let's see how fast this one is. You know, maybe I should put a seizure warning on this video considering all the yeeting. Wow, that was like maybe 10 seconds? And obviously it works both ways. Just like that, we're back at the, well, the Fix-It-approved Orange Cube factory, let's put it that way. Yeah, so that is the Hypertube Spiralizer. That's what I'm going to call it. Now that I think about it, it kind of reminds me of that one episode of the Magic School Bus with that little light bulb thing of what's on top of the bus. Been a long time since I've seen that show. Anyway, I hope this helps you guys replace your now broken Hypertube Cyclotrons in Satisfactory Update 8. Probably gonna make more Satisfactory videos later on once I know what to make things on. So, sorry if I'm not up to the standards of other Satisfactory creators. This is literally my first video on this game. Maybe I might do a full playthrough someday. But yeah, so until next time, don't forget, the factory must grow. And Fix-It does not waste. Except for time. Fix-It wastes a lot of time doing vanity projects like this oil rig I'm still only halfway done on. Yeah. So until next time, that.